The National Weather Service has issued Flash Flood Watch Number 2, effective until 10:50 p.m. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Dawson, Scottsbluff, and Cass. Remember, a flash flood watch means that conditions are favorable for flash flooding to develop. Flash floods can occur with little warning, especially in low-lying areas, near rivers, or in urban areas with poor drainage. Be prepared to take immediate action if warnings are issued or if flooding is observed. Stay tuned to local media outlets and internet sources for more updates on this developing situation. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Dawson, Scottsbluff and Cass counties in Nebraska until 2:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time, showers producing damaging winds was located along a line extending from Lincoln, moving southeast at 65 miles per hour. Expected hazards include $50-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Source: law enforcement confirmed threat. The following impacts are included. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines. Locations in the path of the storm include Omaha, Bellevue, Papillion, La Vista, Ralston, Lincoln, Waverly, Hickman, Gretna, Grand Island, Wood River, Alda, Kearney, Gibbon, Pleasanton, Columbus, Humphrey, Schuyler, Madison, Norfolk, Battle Creek, Lexington, Cosset, Overton, Gering, Minneter, Plattsmouth and Elmwood. Along with large hail and damaging winds, continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. This storm is producing large quantities of hail. Driving through deep hail is like driving on slushy roads. Slow down and do not brake suddenly. Very heavy torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm, and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Please report severe weather to the National Weather Service in Omaha by calling area code 402-597-2440 when you can do so safely. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a flash flood warning for Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Dawson, Scottsbluff and Cass. Until 3:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain. Flash flooding is ongoing across the warned area. Between 6 up to 8 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall of up to 10 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing, or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flood caused by heavy rainfall. Source: Emergency Management reported flash flood. Impact: life-threatening flash flooding of low water crossings, small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses. Locations impacted include Omaha, Ralston, Bennington, Valley, Waterloo, Lincoln, Waverly, Hickman, Denton, Bellevue, Papillion, La Vista, Springfield, Gretna, Grand Island, Wood River, Donovan, Alda, Kearney, Gibbon, Elm Creek, Shelton, Columbus, Humphrey, Platts Center, Monroe, Norfolk, Madison, Battle Creek, Meadow Grove, Lexington, Cosset, Gothenburg, Overton, Scotts Bluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, Plattsmouth, Louisville, Weeping Water and Eagle. Move to higher ground now. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order. If you are driving in a vehicle, turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be sure to avoid outdoors. Repeating, the National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a flash flood warning for Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Goshen, Scotts Bluff and Cass. Until 3:05 p.m. Central Daylight. Flash flood emergency for Omaha, Lincoln and surrounding areas. The National Weather Service in Omaha has extended the flash flood warning for Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Goshen, Scotts Bluff and Cass. Until 3:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated that between 10 to 102 in of rain are falling across the flash flood emergency area. Flash flood is occurring. Additional heavy rainfall is expected. This is a flash flood emergency for Omaha, Lincoln and surrounding areas. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Some locations that might experience flooding include Omaha, Ralston, Bennington, Valley, Waterloo, Lincoln, Waverly, Hickman, Denton, Bellevue, Papillion, La Vista, Springfield, Gretna, Grand Island, Wood River, Donovan, Alda, Kearney, Gibbon, Shelton, Columbus, Humphrey, Platts Center, Monroe, Norfolk, Madison, Battle Creek, Meadow Grove, Lexington, Cosset, Gothenburg, Overton, Scotts Bluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, Plattsmouth, Louisville, Weeping Water, Eagle. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Stay off roads in this area. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded road. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night, when it is harder to recognize the dangers of A flash flood warning remains in effect until 3:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Goshen, Scotts Bluff and Cass counties, at 3:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Local law enforcement officials for reporting numerous roadways flooded in the Omaha metropolitan area. Rain at this time was beginning to taper off the Omaha metropolitan area and surrounding areas, and low-lying areas will continue to remain flooded for the next 2 hours. If you do not need to travel, please stay at home, or if you enjoy your travel plans, please do so. Locations in the warning include, but are not limited to, Omaha, Ralston, Bennington, Valley, Waterloo, Lincoln, Waverly, Hickman, Denton, Bellevue, Papillion, La Vista, Springfield, Gretna, Grand Island, Wood River, Donovan, Alda, Kearney, Gibbon, Shelton, Columbus, Humphrey, Platts Center, Monroe, Norfolk, Madison, Battle Creek, Meadow Grove, Lexington, Cosset, Gothenburg, Overton, Scotts Bluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, Plattsmouth, Louisville, Weeping Water, Eagle. A flash flood warning means that people along the banks of washes and creeks should move to higher ground immediately. Normally dry washes and streams will suddenly have running water, and underpasses and most spots will become inundated, making driving hazardous in the warned area. Most flood deaths occur in motorized vehicles when encountering flooded roadways. Make the smart choice. Turn around, don't drown. Excessive runoffs from heavy rainfall will cause flooding abnormally washes in creeks, streets, and underpasses, affecting some community parks and bridge crossing faulty, especially dangerous. Repeating a flash flood warning remains in effect until 3:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Douglas, Lancaster, Sarpy, Paul, Buffalo, Platte, Madison, Goshen, Scottsbluff and Cass counties in Nebraska.